So, welcome to Kentish Koi Pond. It's a lovely day today. It's Saturday the 12th of November. It's a glorious day. It must be 15 degrees here in the UK today, I would say. We're all getting colder nights. I've come out, I've been doing a bit of feckling. We've had some road works done, so I've put some of their work right with the diamond cable little cap and cover, which has been broken off because a car rolled over it. So I've been doing that and a few other bits and bobs, and I'm by the pond now. And what I'm going to do today, yes, I'm going to put the pond balls on. The pond is currently sat at 12.5 degrees C. The fish are still feeding. I've got the aqua source balance on there, 50-50. And what I've done, anyone that knows my pond will notice that the air supply, the air stone, has actually been moved. So it was at the top, sort of in the middle. I don't like it in the middle of the pond. I don't like the whole pond surface disrupting, because for me in this pond in a rectangle shape, you find that because the skimmer's here, it disrupts the flow and you get like build up at the far end. So I like it over there out the way. So I've got the air, but I've not got the air. I don't like the look of it, if I'm honest with you. I much prefer a calm pond. You know, you don't see natural ponds and Japanese ponds and stuff with all bubbles and like a flipping jacuzzi, do you? So, and I don't like that look. I want to sit and I want to enjoy the pond and I want to see the fish from above. However, I know the importance of air and it goes in all the time. So, however, rambling, moving on. So in summer, it's over there normally, and it was all there last winter, not moved from that top right corner there. So, but when I put my pond balls on, which I'm going to do today, yes, I'm going to do today. I know some people are probably holding on and probably thinking, well, why do it at 12 degrees C? Well, I'm going to see if it makes a difference in retaining a bit of warmth and getting a bit in there. So, in fact, I had a video pop up, well, my wife had a video pop up on her feed a couple of weeks ago. And this time, that time last week, so 2 weeks ago, it must have been the end of October, I actually put the pond balls on, so it must have been getting pretty cold by then. I've not looked at, you know, figures and stuff like that, what the minimum max was then, but it must have been because I put them on. Anyway, I haven't yet. I'm a couple of weeks behind. And it's glorious today, as you can see. Lovely sunny day. And I've got my t-shirt on. I've been putting my hands in my pond. I've done checks around the back to make sure there's no pipe leaks on any fittings, because them rubber fittings are absolutely crap in the open. Anyone has got them rubber boots, the crap. I've tried all sorts of brands, cheap brands at, you know, aquatic places and stuff. And the ones I've tried, I've now ordered, or not ordered, the last couple that I bought and put on are the Evolution Aqua ones. And I thought, you know, but and they do feel a bit more rubberized as opposed to plasticky. So I think some suppliers are getting the cheaper than the ones that are classed for drainage, and they're not meant for being exposed. They're meant for underground, underneath the soil. That's what they're for. So they keep a bit of, I don't know, keep that rubberized texture to them. So I'm hoping these aqua source ones, or sorry, the EA ones, are a better quality rubber and more designed for it to get exposed to the elements. But I'll see. So checked all my pipe work fine. So I've got the camera set up and I'm just going to do a video just putting the pond balls on, chucking them in, letting it settle, and then I will shoot over into the grow on in the greenhouse at the bottom of the garden, and I'll show you what the foam, about the foam and you know, the clear, pond clear stuff that we're using, update you on that. So reason behind this going here is it's in front of the skimmer, which is literally next to me here, look there. So there's the skimmer plate, and that's going to keep a circle of you know, it's going to keep a circle of opening in the surface as opposed to the opening being at the top end. I'm going to try something different this year. Now I know what people are going to say, well, it's going to block your skimmer up, your skimmer's not going to skim. Well, it doesn't skim that much in winter anyway, because I've got the pond balls on. So obviously it's drawing water in still, but it's not surface skimming as much as it would because of the pond balls are there. So I'm going to keep the opening here. So I've got an opening in front of the skimmer and have the pond balls fully on the pond apart from here. So that's going to something I'm trying this year. In this year I'm thinking, I did last year, I'm probably going to shut off the soon I'll shut off the shower and I'm going to shut off the plant filter, and then later on in winter I might empty the plant filter, give it a good clean out again like I did last year, then start them up again in spring. Okay, so that's the rambling. That's what I'm up to this year. I've been to the gym 5 times this week, well 3 times to the gym this week and 2 conditioning exercises. I'm a bit aching. So anyway,
seems weird.
Now I'm not going to bore you too much with that because I've noticed that my bags of balls, they've got tie wraps on them, so I've got to undo the tie wraps, and I'll come back once the balls are on. So we're back again, and there we go. The pond balls are on. So what I'm going to do now is, I've got the forest match to watch at 3 o'clock, so I'm going to grab this hose because it's split again. You know what, these magic hose things are absolute crap. They always split on here, even after a few months. Don't know what it is, maybe I'm bad luck with them, but whew, there it goes. Pond balls are on. So what I did last year, and I think the previous winter, I've got some glass and I've got a door frame, the aluminium frame. So basically that perspex edge there last year, if everyone looks at my video, I flipped it the other way, so the front is actually a perspex ledge here, so the pond ball's written up against it, so it left a door's width. Imagine a door, internal door size, all the way like that, with a glass roof. And then I used to lift this glass panel and feed the koi. So I might do that later on, but I might just leave it like that this year, and just ever so often when those pond balls, you know, when I want to feed them and the air's off, it goes off 4 times a year, because obviously normally in summer I've got my feeder going, and that feeder corresponds with the skimmer line going off, so the skimmer doesn't draw food in. So I'll take the opportunity of that and maybe just chuck the odd bits of food in that section there. Last year as well, what I did, I made a viewing window, which I might buy, you know. I tried making one, I've shown you all. I bought the Perspex dome look like that, and then I got these swimming foam rings, sealanting them all together, but it hasn't held, and it's really difficult to get the foam quantity right to be able to then suck the air out and get the balance right. So anyway, that dome's still there. If I get a good bit of thick 1 foot piece of foam, black foam or something like that, polystyrene or something, I will make that again, I think, and seal that down. So down to the garden, and grass needs cutting. I might do that tomorrow if the weather's nice. The bees have been out this morning, they've been absolutely loving it. This smells lovely. It's in flower, fills the garden. There's one on the front as well. And let's just see. So, and I'll just give you an overview of the pond. The bees were really out earlier, making most of the, it's 15 degrees there, look. Really making the most of it. The autumn flowering, winter flowering prunus is in flower. It's beautiful. Quite a few flowers on that this year. So let's go inside the cave. So as you can see, there we go. We've got foam. So, right, let me give you an idea of what I've been up to. So what so since the last video, the foam on clear, the rapid clear flocculant, it was a week ago, put some of that in, and some foam begone. I've put foam begone in, I think, twice, and I've put rapid clear in twice. Now, what this does do, I'll show you now, if I can. Oh, sorry. Excuse the manhandling, I'll show you this now. Oops. Yeah, 15 mil of that. So basically, this foam clear does work. Now if you watch this, if I put this here, let's have a look. Once it hits it, the foam does clear. So if I put that there, so it does actually clear it. I don't know what it is, what's in this product, but what I would say, it does work and it does remove in seconds. However, it's not going to perform miracles because obviously at the minute as well, and I can't do the product down, I've obviously still got salt in there, so that's obviously creating more dissolved organic compounds, and that's why I keep getting foam. So if you look at that already, you can see already it's beating back the foam. So if I was to agitate this somewhat, I'm pretty sure that it would be gone. Okay, but if you leave it sort of clinging to the edges, it's a bit harder to get to. So really, that foam, it's a shame I've not got a surface skimmer on this, because it's not getting rid of the organic compounds, you know, the organics in there, but at least you're skimming off the foam all the time, so it's not unsightly. But I've not got a skimmer, so I've just got to work on the water. So, and I'm obviously using the rapid clear flocculant as well. Now what this does, what I've noticed, is when you put it in, it clouds the pond, and I'm not going to do it now at the moment because I want to show you something. It's been 6 days since I put that stuff in, and if you look, the water is definitely clearer. You can see, so if you have a look from, I think it was vlog 81 to this one, and you look at the difference of the clarity of the water within a week, it's a lot different. You couldn't hardly see the fish here, and I can see them now down to a couple of feet, which is great. So obviously the flocculant works, the foam begone works. Would I buy this again? Short term maybe, yes. Where I think this would excel is in fountains and the like, where you might be getting, you know, a bit in sort of, not ponds where, like koi ponds, where you're going to be getting a lot of waste produced and things like that, because you're almost battling against it, so it'd be a false economy. But if it's something where you ain't got many fish, but you find that you've got some good agitation from a fountain or something like that, and you're getting foam going on there, I would definitely use it if you're not using it much. You know, you're not, because obviously you can't keep putting this stuff in, it's just a false economy. Now the flocculant, what I'd say about that, I do like that. I've found it's better than clay. So if I've ever used clay don't seem to be as effective as this. So it obviously does what it says on the tin, i.e. any micro particles, it makes them cling, which obviously is flocculating. They cling, that makes the particles bigger, therefore it can't get through the filter of the pond. What I have noticed, guys, which is really naughty, look what I've left in. That's been in most of the week, so I need to take that out. Let me see what, yeah, it feels heavy. So look at that, that shows how much that's clogged up. I left it in because I'm using the flocculant. Look at that, it's full with that fine. Normally that would drain quite quick, so that is going to need a really good clear out. So I've dropped my guard there, and that's what happens sometimes. So I'm going to have to give that a good hose down to clear it out. There's a lot of muck in there, look, which the Eazypod hasn't picked up. So you can see the water clarity is improved no end, and I've not dumped this yet this week. So I'll do this tomorrow, Sunday, and hopefully, look at that. I know, I'm quite impressed with that. I'm quite impressed. I can see the fish again. I've already seen the Momotaro shower, my little 20 centimetre tosai that I got off Gatwick Koi, off Gary. So like I say, I just want to keep, because obviously it's a bit shy, don't come up and bust the surface, because it's getting a bit of competition from the big guy, so it's following the probably following them about. But yeah, brilliant. I can just hang my nose over now and have a look. Now what I will show you is inside the filter. If you have a look, can't really see, I'm afraid. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. Can you see on the stainless steel filter grill? So that's what stops, what you can see on this vortex on the outside here, is the water comes in here, up this pipe, and it blasts down there. So when the water comes up in that motion, it causes this circle, like that. And then the water goes through that grill, I want to call it a grill, goes through the micro K1, micro K1 collects all the crap, and then the water comes through here and goes down the middle pipe, goes to the bottom of the filter, comes out here to the pump. Dead simple, dead simple. So, and it does collect a lot of muck, got to admit. It does, they are good, these are. So let me get that there again. Now can you see the white? Can you see like a whitish greyish tinge building up? That is obviously the flocculants. See the muck at the bottom? You can see inside this filter already. Look how much clearer it is as well. Because last week on the video I definitely won't be able to show you the bottom of the Eazypod like this. So in one, I would say once, give it, say 7 days, 6 days, that rapid clear is, I would say, more or less single-handedly done that. Because all I did last week was get the media going, get that going, and clean that out. Not clean it out, what I mean by clean it out is let the water, turn the bottom drain off, let this fill up to 1/2 inch above this level, valve off, pump off, so it's static, water level's about there, turn the air on, let the micro K1 bubble, all the particulates and crap and stuff will come off there, and then it just sort of, well, it can't, basically it draws it, this starts to create muck because it's been bubbled over, the muck comes up here, goes round here and comes round to the outer chamber, and because the air, this is like being violently tumbled, muck can't get back in, so it comes up here and it goes round the edge. That's the key to cleaning these, because otherwise all you're doing is you're just boiling it here and you're hoping that it's going to come out there. So yeah, so that's the key to cleaning these. So there we go, and as we can see already the water level's gone down in here, and that's because I took the filter out. Look, see, it's dropped because obviously the water's passing through the filter now easier, because this is no longer in between, it's no longer got to pass through this to go back to the pond. So what I like to do with this, obviously because I've got that flocculant going in there, look at that, it's a lot cleaner, look, still got a yellow tinge. Oh, there's the new shower, see it there, yay. That's all I wanted, just to be able to see it, see all the fish. It's a little bit small, I want to keep an eye on it, so that's obviously doing well. So what I think I will do is leave that off. I'm going to drop this back, and if I'm honest with you, I've been naughty because I have put both in, which is probably not helping things, because obviously this is creating a flocculant and then this is getting rid of the foam, and hopefully the filter is collecting it. So what I will do is tomorrow I will clean the Eazypod, get rid of as much muck out there, pull the bottom drain again, give it a nose down, or I might scrape off this foam, and then put in some Rapid Clear again tomorrow and give it another cycle, then keep doing that once a week, then hopefully within a month it'll be nice and clear. And on that note, all I'm going to do is stand here and see if we can pick up the fish to conclude. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you're all okay. I hope your ponds are all okay. I hope your fish are all okay. I hope your home life's okay. And it's nearly Christmas soon, isn't it? We've got to start getting into that festive spirit as you know, to try and bring some joy to the world and some joy to your lives. Just got to try and embrace it no matter what's going off and how hard things are. Look for those simple pleasures. And then just in this one, there's the 3 cords got this lid on, they're doing well. So I'll just keep popping my head in there to see how they're healing. I have been contemplating getting this was to have a go at fry at some point, but it never materialised. I have had it going before, it's got a little bottom drain in the middle, and I did try, I had this set up and I did have a tow sign here, just one, but with the fish being on its own, every time I'd come in I could hear it knocking about in here, so it's just not real big enough, and fish don't like being on their own, they just don't feed as well. You know these Japanese or these growers that you know, you see fish absolutely diving in like animals. That's not special, there's nothing special about that. They're not doing anything special that anybody else ain't doing, it's just that the fish feel comfortable and that they're en masse. Like people going to football matches, they like to be en masse, they feel harder, don't they? Some people then get angry and start fighting and stuff. Most people don't, but same thing with koi, they feel comfortable en masse and when you throw the food in, they're going to go at it. And if you've got a load of tosai, you know, 12 centimetre fish and more, they will absolutely go at it. So it's not that people are doing anything special, it's just the fact that there's a good quantity of similar sort of fish. Okay. Fish are doing really well in here. I'm just pissed off, sorry with the language, I've not got a, it's not heated. You know, that is quite frustrating. It's currently 14 degrees in here at the moment, which ain't too bad. So on that note, thanks for watching. Got a bit of dirt on my hand. See you on the next one.